When the city of Austin started Keep Austin Beautiful in 1985, the city had a population of 466,000. 40 years later, the population has ballooned to nearly 1 million. But in those 4 decades, Keep Austin Beautiful's goal has been the same.
Keep Austin Beautiful's mission is that we inspire and educate all Austinites to volunteer together, beautify green spaces, clean waterways, and reduce waste every day. We're so fortunate in this greater Austin area to have all these amazing, green spaces and park spaces and the lake and the trails. And a lot of that is because of the hard work that so many people did years ago.
In 2010, Rodney Ahart was hired to lead Keep Austin Beautiful after it was transformed from a city entity to a standalone nonprofit.
We still have very strong partnerships with the City of Austin, as you can imagine, with Austin Resource Recovery, Parks and Recreation, Watershed Protection, and even the Code Department.
When we met up with Rodney at Boggy Creek Greenbelt in East Austin, the park looked pretty clean in the early morning sun, but not to his laser-trained environmental eyes.
You want to make sure that people are being responsible. If you bring it into a park space, we want you to take it out. Statistics show that on average, people are 3 times more likely to litter in a place that's already littered.
As the city continues to grow, the push for conservation and protecting green spaces are some of the challenges Keep Austin Beautiful is tackling.
Depending on what study you read, some people say that the average person produces 4 to 7 pounds of landfill waste a day. So when you kind of do the math, you think that could be 4 to 7 million pounds of landfill waste that's produced every single day. So of course that comes with its challenges. How do we ensure that those pounds are being treated properly, that they're being processed properly, not ending up in our green spaces?
The organization is able to grow its network of environmental ambassadors by working with schools and businesses such as Samsung Austin Semiconductor.
Once you learn and know it, you can do it, and you can also help others do the same.
And that's what you said, kids are usually the best advocates,
absolutely,
So they're
absolutely.
Like, parents, you put the wrong item in the recycling bin.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We have a Generation Zero program where we educate K-12 students about recycling, composting, litter abatement, and they do become our best ambassadors.
In the 15 years since Rodney has been at the helm, the organization's biggest challenge, the COVID-19 pandemic.
Our whole entire business model is getting large groups of people who may not be associated with one another out to a community event. And of course, we had to navigate that. We created a Love Where You Live program to where people could volunteer with their pods. And that actually was embraced so well that it continues even today, which is great.
While volunteer numbers dropped during COVID, Keep Austin Beautiful has seen a rebound in the numbers and are steadily signing up new volunteers.
We couldn't do what we do without our volunteers and our volunteer support. Gosh, just last year we engaged over 9,000 volunteers in service. We have 14 staff members, and we can't be everywhere and do everything in the city limits of Austin, the greater Austin area. So our volunteers truly are our arms, our legs, who are really helping us to do a lot of our cleanups and beautification projects.
Volunteers like Samsung Austin Semiconductor employee Charlotte Parks.
I moved to Austin 20 years ago and used the park system, the hike and bike trails. We moved across the street from one of Austin's parks, and so it's something that we value in our everyday lives. We started volunteering with Keep Austin Beautiful Day when Samsung started sponsoring the program, and it was a really good way to get kids involved in caring for their community and seeing how their small actions and the actions of others impact our community.
Keep Austin Beautiful Day is the organization's biggest day of the year, and this year is a special one.
We're real excited about this being our 40th Keep Austin Beautiful Day, what we consider to be our day of mission. Cleanup, beautification, our education efforts. we would like to put this one on the record books, like for us to have the most volunteers, for us to have the most sites.
Since 2014, Samsung Austin Semiconductor has been the presenting sponsor of Keep Austin Beautiful Day.
And we could not do this event without the support of Samsung, and just being able to have that consistent support. What's so beautiful about Samsung's engagement is that you're actually beautifying the area where your company is.
As part of the organization's 40th anniversary, Keep Austin Beautiful launched the Love ATX campaign, which runs through Earth Month.
We're encouraging people to recycle, to compost, and reduce their waste every single day. We're asking people to sign a pledge to make that commitment.
And it's small things that people can do in their life, you know, and you're talking about just knowing how to recycle, knowing how to compost, and just making small changes in your life. It's, as we're walking, it's like, oh, you see a piece of trash while you're walking the dog.
Exactly.
It's like, can you pick it up?
As Keep Austin Beautiful turns 40 this year, Rodney is proud of the work the organization has done and continues to do.
Our ability to engage with everyone, you know, I think one thing that has been so important for me, and one thing that's been so important for our organization, is to make sure that we're trying to work with every single community that wants to improve their neighborhood.
Whether it's small companies, large companies, individual donors, or volunteers.
And it takes all of us, you know, doing our part to keep our city clean.